answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agree. All of the above.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
So much has been made about whether this is Durant's team or Westbrook's team, but in reality, I think it's both of their teams. I mean, Durant does what he does. He's an elite scorer, as is Westbrook. They couldn't be the team they are, the Thunder, without both of those guys being and leading the way they do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jackson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Durant. Jones checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 11. Yeah, guys, a lot of people thought that Durant would blossom with more of the offensive focus on him. But, Steve, the Thunder had showed they're not the same team that struggled when Westbrook was out.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because, Westbrook's an elite talent in this league, and you remove him from any team, it'll hurt. I think it was people speculating how much Durant could carry this team on his own, but the fact of the matter is Durant needs Westbrook and vice versa.
And Jones slams it home.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Here's Morrow. Shot is blocked. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Rush gets the bucket. Rush has got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Adams. And the shot falls. Short this time.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Barnes can't get it to go. Livingston dishes to Spates. It's taken away by Collison. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boy, stone cold at the free throw line so far. They've been awful.
Yeah, and they can ill afford to give all those points away from the stripe.
There's the feed to Rush. Barnes kicks to Livingston. Passes to Rush. Over to the left wing. Nobody near Barnes. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Morrow. Here's Lamb. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
He's off on the second. And so. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade it?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
We've got Anthony Morrow. Durant is out there with Nick Collison. That is Jeremy Lamb, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Durant.
He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. You just don't know how to play it. Well, it's been 4 years now since the new ownership group took over in Golden State, and I think they've got to be proud of how they've turned this organization around in a short time. 2 straight trips to the playoffs. That actually equaled their total over the previous 20 seasons.
And the Warrior ownership group bought the team for a then record $450 million back in 2010. But the team was recently valued, Steve, at $800 million.
Well, some of that is winning, some of that is the new CBA, but regardless, I mean, they've doubled their season ticket base to over 14,000, and they've actually cut it off there. There's a waiting list now to buy season tickets.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Morrow. Curry with some nice D.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here. That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Thunder trailing by 9. Puts up the baby hook, and it's in off the backboard.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Iguodala. It's hauled in by Collison. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Warriors leading by 5. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop process.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during the season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
Westbrook with it.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson's. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside some.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Outside for Jackson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession so important for him.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Perkins.
Oklahoma City, for 2 years running, the only team in the top 5 in the NBA in both offensive and defensive efficiency. That ought to tell you about this balanced, elite basketball team.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yet to convert from the line this quarter. Boy, this is painful to watch.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Andre Iguodala is perhaps the premier wing defender in the league. Dre himself said, I used to always joke with my coaches. I could play defense in my sleep, but it's not just natural ability, he said. There's another me in the league. They have the same things. Long arms, quick feet, and they can defend. They just choose not to do it. Kevin?
It comes from within, Doris. Thank you. And for the Thunder, remaining so consistent despite losing Harden, and then last year without the outside shooter Kevin Martin.
Yeah, not to mention, Kevin, the injuries to Russell Westbrook. Give credit to the players and the coaching staff. Again, when you've got a culture of expectation, you've got talent and leadership from the sideline and from within the players, and you've got a chance to weather storms effectively, and clearly the Thunder did that.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Adams, he's checked in for Perkins.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Drive by Adams from about 19 feet. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there while he's playing.
Well, the lead's only going to get bigger unless they shore up those mistakes. They got to tighten things up here.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Lee. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Rush in for Steph Curry. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
Ibaka goes in. The open shot from Jackson, and that's going to be a travel.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose. Like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And he jams it with authority.
Reversed that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Ooh.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Here is Livingston. The Thunder making the shot. The dish to Rush. Puts up a 3. Shot's good. Rush has got 8 points.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And Westbrook, here we go. And Ibaka slams it in.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Westbrook.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And Brandon Rush slams it in. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Careless play for him. That's 3 turnovers now in the quarter. He's got to do better.
Here's Livingston. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here's Morrow. And
Thank you, Kevin.
welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Thompson. He's got 21 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. It's Lee and Bogut inside.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
And Curry, Steve, already in his 6th season in the NBA, the Warriors franchise leader already in three-pointers made.
Yeah, Warriors fans obviously hoping he will one day retire in blue and gold. And by the way, that's how I feel too. But listen, this guy just incredible from the three-point line. And he became a superstar last year, really emerged as one of the best players in the NBA.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach